Welcome back to the channel. We have some breaking news today from the Department of Defense. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has reportedly ordered the U.S. Navy to rename one of its ships, the USNS Harvey Milk, which honors a prominent gay rights icon. This is a significant and rare move, and we have the details. Documents reviewed by military.com, including a memorandum from the Office of the Secretary of the Navy, confirmed that plans were underway for the renaming of the oiler ship. A defense official has also confirmed these preparations, stating that Navy Secretary John Felton was ordered to do so by Secretary Hegseth. What's particularly noteworthy, and perhaps controversial, is the timing. Sources indicate the announcement of this renaming was intentionally planned to occur during Pride Month. We reached out to Secretary Hegseth's office for a comment, but have not yet received a response. The internal memo suggests this renaming aligns with President and SecDef objectives and SEC and AV priorities of reestablishing the warrior culture. This appears to be a direct reference to President Donald Trump, Secretary Hegseth, and Navy Secretary Felton's goals. For context, Harvey Milk was a trailblazer. He became one of the first openly gay elected officials in U.S. history in the 1970s and was a pivotal figure in the gay civil rights movement. He was tragically assassinated while serving on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. The renaming news was reportedly scheduled to be made public on June 13th. While a new name for the USNS Harvey Milk has not yet been announced, the memo indicates that Secretary Hegseth and Navy Secretary Felton plan to reveal it aboard the historic USS Constitution. This decision has already drawn criticism. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who represents much of San Francisco, called the move a surrender of a fundamental American value to honor the legacy of those who worked to build a better country. The USNS Harvey Milk is part of the John Lewis class of oilers, a series of ships intended to be named after prominent civil rights leaders and activists. Reports from CBS also suggest the Navy is considering renaming other ships in this class, including those named for Thurgood Marshall, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and Harriet Tubman. Unlike the Harvey Milk, some of these other ships are still under construction. Pelosi described this potential broader renaming as a shameful, vindictive erasure of those who fought to break down barriers for all to chase the American dream, adding that the move does not strengthen our national security or the warrior ethos. It's important to note that renaming Navy ships after construction and christening is highly unusual, though not entirely unprecedented. The most recent instance was in 2023 when the USS Chancellorsville and USNS Maury, names with Confederate ties, were renamed. However, that came from a congressional commission, not a direct order from the Defense Secretary. The USNS Harvey Milk was originally named in 2016 by then Navy Secretary Ray Mabus. Harvey Milk himself served in the Navy as a diving officer during the Korean War, leaving in 1955 with a less than honorable discharge after being questioned about his sexual orientation, according to his official biography. After his service, Milk entered politics, winning a seat on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors in 1977. He was assassinated in 1978, shortly after championing a bill to ban discrimination based on sexual orientation. His death cemented his status as an icon and a martyr for the LGBTQ+ community. He was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2009. The USNS Harvey Milk is currently undergoing maintenance in Alabama, expected to be completed by the end of June. We'll continue to follow this developing story and bring you updates as they become available.